I am like 36 and a half weeks pregnant. I had to go to the hospital today. I've been having pretty steady contractions since yesterday when I got off work. They've been every like 5 to 10 minutes. Some of them have been pretty bad, and even when I was like relaxing last night in the bath, I was still having them like every 5 minutes. And I was feeling so much pressure today. I was like, I have to just call. I was like, I don't know if I should go in or not go in. And they said because I've had a C-section before, to just come in, get checked and whatever. So I spent like 2 hours in the hospital. I got hooked up to monitors. Hold on one second. So they said that I had an irritable uterus. You could see my contractions. I was having, you know, some pretty decent ones. But I haven't dilated any further, so they said I was okay to go home. They did like a urine test and all that fun stuff, and she had to talk to my doctor and make sure it was all okay, but everything's okay as long as there's no change. So little baby is trying to come out early. Hopefully he stays in for a little bit longer. But I've been pretty miserable for the last day or so. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of contractions. I didn't sleep really good because I kept waking up having contractions, so sorry guys. Tomorrow I have the day off though. Yeah, hopefully things just go okay until he's ready to come out. I'd like him to cook a little bit longer, make sure he's okay, but yeah, I just thought I'd update you tonight. Well, it's still kind of fresh in my mind, although I'm super tired. So, if I remember anything else tomorrow, I'll let you know what else was happening and all that fun stuff. Time to get the little munchkin to bed, get me to bed. Hopefully tomorrow's a good day. Bye! Talk to you later. What are you doing?
Having a mom and daughter date with my mom.
What are you doing? Are you drawing pictures?
Yeah, I'm just about to do the maze.
Okay, go ahead.
And I'm connecting a few. I made a dot here that's red because it's sad that it doesn't have the kid, and the kid's happy that it doesn't have the parent.
Oh, really?
That's why there's a blue circle for that one.
Did you say the kid is happy it doesn't have a parent?
Yeah, that one's sad. That's why it has a red dot.
Okay.
That it doesn't have the kid. Yeah.
Callie, what are you making?
A mermaid.
With a rainbow tail. That's cool.
You mean a pattern? One's red, one's blue.
Hi guys! Notice anything different? It's a little bright. My husband just saw me and he goes, "What happened?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Did you stick your finger in a light socket?" I don't know that he likes it, but that's okay. I was gonna tell you something. Ooh, little baby's kicking. So today we had off work. So far we have gone to my chiropractor appointment and went to Target. Me and Callie went to lunch. I'll probably stick in some little clips in there.
And we even got...
Callie got some school supplies at Target, and it's a ruler that turns into a bracelet. The cool snap bracelet thing.
I will show you what it looks like.
Honey, yes. She goes, "It matches your hair, Mom." It's like pink and sparkly.
The same kind of pink
Okay, honey.
her hair.
So, I was going to tell you guys the other day. Ooh. Oh, goodness. It's a little TMI. Maybe I'll say it when little one can't hear me. Ouch. Oh. Little boy is kicking like crazy. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. But, yeah, we're gonna, I think, go to Goodwill real quick and then meet our friend Emmy for some frozen yogurt for her. Maybe I'll have a bite or two, but yeah. Today's going pretty good. He's still crazy, still having contractions, but not doing too much right now. Alright, talk to you later. Bye. Hi guys, we are on a walk And my daughter found, hold on if you can see back there, she found a little sprinkler. She's going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So I'm waiting for her. She's really good. She's like, Mom, the doctor said you need to go on a walk after all of your meals to help with the diabetes. I'm like, yeah, let's go. So I was gonna tell you guys, like, maybe 3-4 days ago, I lost part of my mucus plug. Yeah. And then I've had so many contractions and so much pressure down there and all that stuff. Yeah, that's why I ended up going into the hospital yesterday, and I'm feeling pretty miserable today. And we were at Goodwill for a while today, and I felt like I was gonna pass out. I was like, I'm not going back. I'm not going back right now. It's like getting in there, getting sent home. You don't want to keep going back and forth and back and forth, but here's a little look at baby. Hi, little baby. I think he's ready to come out already. Hold on, she's calling for me. She's having a lot of fun. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye. That was fun. Did you say you're soaking wet? Whee! Okay, stop. You're gonna run into me. I'm taking a video. Come here. How wet are you?
This wet.
Oh my goodness.
Look at my bracelet.
Oh yes, she got one of the ruler snap bracelets for school. Oh my goodness, you were playing in the sand and you were so dirty. She just had a bath this morning. Doesn't matter. Summertime. You're just gonna be filthy all the time.
Or should I say a huge fun one?
Oh my. All right, let's continue our walk. Bye. Back in the hospital.
Huh?
Saturday morning. Hooked up to all the stuff. Blah. Hi guys. It's been a bit of a hot mess day. Let me just tell you. Maybe for the past week it's been a bit of a hot mess. Sorry, I'm on the rocking swing thing outside. I will try not to fidget. Oh goodness. So I don't even know if I explained all the times I've been in the hospital in the past week, but 36 weeks for me was rough. I went in the one day because I had like 24 hours of contractions that were every 5 to 10 minutes. Ooh, I just got kicked. 5 to 10 minutes apart. That was the first time I went in. They did a non-stress test, hooked me up to all the monitors, checked me, but because I wasn't dilated anymore, they sent me home. Then that was Thursday night. Friday, when I was out and about, I felt like I was gonna pass out like 3-4 times while I was at Goodwill, and I was like, that's normal. I have low blood pressure, and I'm pregnant, so that's a normal thing, not going in. Saturday morning, I woke up, I took a nice little bath, I was trying to eat some brunch, and like, I felt like I had horrible like period pains, and it was like stabbing, horrible, like you want to just lay down and die on a heating pad. And I got so like sharp stabbing pain that I felt like I was gonna throw up. I couldn't eat my breakfast, and that was one of the symptoms that they're like, okay, call back if this happens. So I called back to the hospital and talked to OB area, whatever. I was hoping that they would be like, oh no, you're okay. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. You have a doctor's appointment Monday morning. But instead they're like, come on back in and we got to check you back out. It gets more complicated because I've had a C-section and I want to have a VBAC. And I guess you're more susceptible over your C-section scar for it to like burst open, and it could be bad. So if you have weird pain, weird whatever, they want you to rush in, make sure everything's okay. Oh, that was lots of fun. Being there for like 2.5 hours with the 5-year-old. They did some other tests. They did some pee tests, and they did I think it was called a dry culture, wet culture, I don't know. They wanted to make sure I didn't have a yeast infection or anything like that. All the tests came back fine. Baby's fine. It showed contractions on the monitor. I have an irritable uterus, all that fun stuff. But nothing is like consistent. Having a contraction right now. Ouch. Whew. Nothing is like consistently like harder and harder and harder to put me into actual labor. So then yesterday was Sunday. We had a good day. It was Dennis's work picnic at the Minnesota Zoo. We had a really good time. We walked around for like 4 miles at the zoo and I was doing pretty good. We got back in the car and I was having horrible contractions. We went and stopped at Famous Dave's. I had some really yummy food. I had contractions like the whole time we were there, the whole time we were going home. And then like we got home, I relaxed, took a bath, contractions went away. So I was like, okay. I was like, I'm hoping that this stuff is actually doing something. And I was like excited for my doctor appointment this morning, which was at like 9:20. I had the day off. So I was like, okay, she's gonna check, see if I've made some progress, if I'm dilating. I'm 37 weeks today, just in case I didn't say that earlier. So they weighed me. I think I've gained maybe 1 more pound. I'm doing really good on that. I get in there and she's like, oh, I don't think we're gonna, internally check you. Probably because they don't want me to go into labor quite yet. So they didn't want to like dilate me even more yet. So she goes over my diabetic blood sugar numbers and decided that I had to get put on insulin. So since all of my fasting blood sugars have been really good, I am going to have to take 1 shot in the morning before breakfast, and it's like a long acting one, so I should just have to take 1 shot. So she called in that prescription. That, after insurance, was $200. Blah. And then as she's explaining stuff to me, she's like, when was the last time we had an ultrasound, and have we done the measurements and everything yet? And I was like, no, the last time we had an ultrasound was 20 weeks. So she wanted me to get in today. So I had to make an appointment for that today. And then, since I'm on insulin now, I have to go in 2 times a week and get hooked up for non-stress tests until the end. So I had to make all of those appointments and have one today. Every Monday and Thursday I have to go in and do this. So I had 3 appointments at the hospital today. And I had nobody to watch Callie. So she had to come with me to all 3 of my appointments. And like, they don't want kids in the ultrasound room. It was just stressful, but I got to see, like, they took measurements and stuff, and baby boy is growing right on schedule. I was like, how big is his head? And they're like, it's measuring perfect. He was measuring 37 in 2 days, so just like 2 days ahead of schedule, really nothing. And they said he should be about 7 pounds even right now, right today. So if he doesn't come out till August 20th, he might be a big boy. Callie was 8 pounds, 7.5 ounces, so I'm guessing he's going to be around there. It's just been stressful. Like, $200 you weren't expecting to have to pay for insulin. Like, now I have to inject insulin every day and check my blood sugars. And go in 2 times a week for non-stress tests, and once a week for my regular OB appointment. And still have to go to my chiropractor appointments, and it's getting to be a lot. I wish that I was on maternity leave, because I'm getting so stressed out. But I don't really get maternity leave, so I gotta work until baby pops right out of me. It's just a lot to deal with. And like, I've been so hormonal this past week. Like, in case you needed a 36-week update, hormones going insane, and I'm crying at all kinds of stuff. Last night, I couldn't sleep. I got to bed at like midnight or something, 12:30, 1, I don't know. I laid down and I just started crying, and I was like, don't wake up Dennis. He has to be up at 3:30. Yeah, that's his new schedule. He has to get up at 3:30 to be to work at 4:30. Sucks. And he's working right up until baby's born. The poor man, he's been so stressed out with all of my contractions and everything else going on. He's like, oh. He like called me today and was like, you doing okay? Do I have to like leave work? Are you okay? It's just been rough. But I know little boy's gonna be here soon, so I'm getting excited. I think I finished packing my bag and Dennis's bag tonight. I need to find the Boppy pillow cover and maybe a couple other things for baby boy's bag. And all that stuff is packed and ready. So I feel like I'm getting more prepared. Sorry, I'm swinging. But his room is a disaster. My room is a disaster. The house is a disaster. I need to hire like a crew to come and just deep clean everything. This has been a rough pregnancy. Having gestational diabetes, no joke, no fun, sucks. And it's super expensive. And if I didn't have insurance, it would have been like hundreds of dollars more for everything. All of the blood testing equipment is so expensive. I was like, how do people who actually have diabetes on a regular basis afford this crap? Because it's insane. Anyway, rant over. Hope you guys have had a good weekend. Today's Monday, so I hope you had a good Monday. Mine was a little rough, but little boy will be here soon. That's all. I just have to keep thinking I get to snuggle with him soon. Mom and Dad are coming out soon. Focus on the positives. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.